Hello everyone, welcome to my Easy Trade Educator series. Today is April 3rd, 2023. My friend, I have 20 years of trading experience. Recently, I have started sharing my trading analysis and ideas by making videos so I can share them with you here on YouTube. Each video takes hours to make. If my videos have been useful and beneficial to you, please hit the subscribe button and the like button. Only when enough people subscribe to my channel, I will be able to continue. I will try this for a couple of months. If not enough people subscribe, I will have to stop making these videos since they are very time-consuming to make. If you like my videos and want to see more of my videos to come, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button, and also share with your friends. Thank you. Let me borrow a slide we used a few days ago. That's the figure for following the trend. Our approach is very simple. Identify the current trend direction as early as possible, and then just follow the trend. We don't try to be smart. Following the trend is Wall Street's #1 stock trading rule, so we stick with this rule. The current trend is in the upward direction, so we keep going long and just follow it. We follow the current uptrend until a sell signal appears. We have not seen any sell signal yet. As I said in my previous video, following the trend is typically somewhat lagging. We are not trying to be smart and try to predict or guess where the top or bottom is. We may miss the head and the tail of the fish, but we are focused on catching the main body of the fish. Our last video was made 2 trading days ago when we were here. Okay, let's first take a look at the Nasdaq 100 ETF QQQ. Remember, in our previous video, we was on March 15th, where the market was QQQ was here. We concluded that the trend will be going up. You can visit my previous videos to see how we reached that conclusion. And we reached there, at that time, we concluded the trend will be up. So we have been following the trend and going long until now. And 2 trading days ago, when we were here, using the Fibonacci extension, we predicted the first resistance will be 320, and I didn't think it will go this quick. I was hoping we reach here in 1 day, in 1 week, but it just got here in 1 day, 320. That's the first target, which is the Fibonacci level 61.8%. Okay, and the the next target. Let me remove this to make things simple. The next target that we also mentioned in our last video was a magic number 333. Actually, 333 is the previous high that was made in the August of last year. Okay, so it's heading towards 333. That will be a major resistance there. Okay, and and also another reason that we anticipate that 333 is reachable because it's very close to the middle line of the Bollinger Band in the monthly chart. So 333, yeah, it's not too high above this middle line. Okay, so that's a reasonable target to reach. Again, we were hoping. So far, we have been conservative in estimating how soon it will reach our target. Okay, this we're hoping maybe a week, but it reached in 1 day. So it's hard to predict how soon it will reach 333. Okay, maybe 1 week, maybe 2 weeks. yeah, it's that's hard to predict. We don't predict, we just follow. The trend is up, we just follow it in the upward direction. Okay. This is QQQ. Remember the 333 value. Coincidentally, it also a very important number for the Dow Jones Industrial Average ETF (DIA), which is actually the 100 moving average, 333. Again, we came up with the 333 target when we were still here. Yeah, again, we were conservative. In 2 days, it's already past the 333 in 2 days, in 2 trading days. Okay, so the next target will be this downtrend line overhead, which is at 340. Okay, so 340, I think it will be achievable. Yeah, with this speed, it could be there in a few days or in a week. Yeah, we don't try to predict, we just follow it. Okay, so when we follow the trend, anytime when there is a correction, we'll add to our position. Okay, again, we're going to the upward direction. All right, so the 333 340 now. Okay, 333 is history, 340 now is here, so it's not too far away from the middle line of the Bollinger Band in the monthly chart. Okay, 340 is actually is very achievable, because the Bollinger Band, the upper end, it's even below the upper end of the Bollinger Band, so it should be reasonably achieved, perhaps in a few days. Okay, so the trend is up. The next one, S&P. Again, Nasdaq has been strong. I think there might be typically there is when one index has been very strong and leading for several days, then typically there's a little bit of rotation, into the other index. So now today, the S&P has been going up, although QQQ had a little correction. The QQQ was slightly negative at market close, but SPY has been positive. Okay, the target actually, I think we mentioned 420 last video. We mentioned 420 will be the next target because it's this high. Okay, this high is 420, and also in the weekly Bollinger Band, and 420 is near the upper end of the Bollinger Band. Okay, we don't look at the monthly chart. 420 is in the middle line of the Bollinger Band. So 420, it will be a reasonable target. Again, we don't try to predict how quickly it will get there, but it's heading in that direction, and we just follow it. Okay, so during this process, if there's any correction, it will be into the, let's say if it goes up. Most ideal case is that it doesn't go up so quickly and have some go at a slower speed and let the moving average catch up. Okay, once the moving averages catch up, then have a little correction, and we can, every time that happens, we can add to a position and buy into it. Okay, so that's typically our approach. And then once, if 420 is reached, and then potentially this up channel, we drew this almost a week ago, when the market was here. Okay, it was hard to determine which direction it will go, but this uptrend channel certainly is a 5 months longer term channel, so it's more valid, and then indeed it just going to the upward direction. So after the 420, it's likely 426. Okay, so first challenge 420, and then we'll see how it will turn out, and then how it might be possible to even go to 426, which is the upper end of this channel. All right, and lastly, IWM. This again, I've been repeatedly saying this is a weak thing. It's the small companies. So today it's negative. Okay, we play the products that has strong trend. For assets like IWM, it's very weak. Oscillatory is not very trendy. Okay, so although it could still go up, but it's not worth our risk. Okay, that was the broad market index. Now let's take a look at some industry or sector ETFs. Yeah, the XLK, the sector ETF. Yeah, it just had a little correction, only down 0.16%, and this is consistent with the Nasdaq correction. Okay, slight correction, but very nice trend. Okay, I anticipate this to continue to go up. Okay, so we just follow the trend. Another one we also help you take a look at to help with I didn't figure out the market trend is the semiconductor ETF. Okay, also very um, the correction is less than 1%. Okay, that's nothing compared with when this went up. Okay, and it has a doji. Yeah, it has a doji. So it's just a little pause. With trend is still good. We anticipate this will continue to go up. Okay. Another thing that we also frequently look at is the fund stocks is down by 0.7%, little correction. That's consistent with the Nasdaq. So all these three are kind of consistent with the Nasdaq correction. Okay. So this again broke into several months, multiple months high. Okay, so we will assume the trend will continue. Trend is up. Okay, so if you look at from a viewpoint of Fibonacci, we have such a big move here, and this leg should be somewhat similar. So there's a lot of more room to go, upside room to go. Okay, now let's look at those fund stocks. Of course, first one is always Apple. Apple has been up despite the correction of Nasdaq. All right. So I've mentioned this in my previous video multiple times. Okay. The head and shoulder neckline is broken and the trend will be up. So I have been, once this was broken, I myself have been adding apples and, many times. Okay. And also I reminded my the students in my training class to make sure they are also on board with Apple. And there's such an opportunity doesn't come very often. Okay, so March 23rd, March 22nd, I myself bought 1.5 times Apple, which is AAPL. Okay, and also sold put spread. Okay, so I also reminded my the students in my class, hope they can also get on board with me. Um, Such an opportunity doesn't come very often. Okay, and later on, it will be difficult to determine whether it go up and down. But once this head and shoulder is formed, the probability of going up is just so high. I just keep on adding to it. Whenever I have sold something else, I bought into Apple, 1.5 times Apple. Okay. Another thing is the next fund stock, Microsoft. Again, little correction, less than 1% correction, and that does not change the trend. So still in the upward trend. Very nice. Okay. And then Google. Google actually, it's very nice. I'm in my last video I mentioned we need to wait for a green candle, strong green candle to show up, and that will be a buy entry point. Okay, so this morning it had a correction, but by the close it goes up. So it's not too late to buy Google. Okay, and this is currently still a good entry point. Yeah, normally I enter with some positions, and then we don't just put all your money in. Okay, buy with some positions, 30% or 40%. Okay, and then just wait until the next opportunity and add to it. Okay, Google is very, very nice, and Amazon. Yes, the uptrend is continuing, although a very minor correction, but it's the moving averages are spreading apart, so it's bullish. Um, Netflix, that's one thing I've been repeatedly, very bullish about. I was bullish on this day when it has increased, gone up by 9%, gone up by 9%, and also formed the double bottom pattern. So and that this is a high quality stock. When that happens, it will just go. It will just go. Okay, now how many days has passed since we uh, indicated that Netscape will go up? Okay, and 7 trading days has passed. It's been going up and up. So I have been selling put spreads on this many, at different strike levels. Okay. Next one will be Tesla. Now Tesla again, as I mentioned previously, this overhead resistance is hanging there. So then every time when they have some news, there's an excuse for pullback. Okay, but overall I'm still bullish. I think just given time, Tesla will gradually go up, and then once it climbs through this resistance zone, it will take off. Okay, so I'm still bullish on Tesla. Although in the near term, I do have in the near term, I do have a near term this a program that I wrote to determine the near term resistance and support. Okay, so in the near term, actually it did hit my support 192. Today I had correction and hit my support exactly and bounced. Okay, but I don't know whether tomorrow will hit it again or not. All right, but if it hit again, it dropped below it. Will sell and just to avoid the risk. Okay, and then if it can climb up back again, we can buy it back. Okay, so hopefully it doesn't drop below 192. Okay, if it drop below 192, we'll get out, and then we wait for the next time when it has strength. Tesla and NVDA. Wow, I've been said many times, NVIDIA, you don't fight against this train. Remember, I even, whenever I see this, I use the train's sound. Oh, we need to get on board. And my philosophy is not to pay it to, I even mentioned this in my previous video, don't pay too much attention to try to be accurate. This is this is a leader. This is the market leader. Okay, this market leader has good quality and it's just going up, nowhere but up. Okay, when I got in somewhere here. So my philosophy is for a leader, if you don't have a position, just get in some and then try to add later. Okay, so I bought some here and maybe add some here, and then it's just being add up and up. Actually, I think I bought the 1.5. I bought this 1.5 times NVIDIA. so I probably got in my first position in 35-ish. Okay, now it's what? Now it's 47 now. Okay, So my focus is on trend. Identify the sectors or the stocks with strong trend, and just gradually get in, um, by averaging in. Okay. AMD, all right, it had a little bit correction, but no big deal. The moving has not broken all the moving averages. Okay, so I think that's probably all right. The fund stock or matter. You see, you don't argue with this. It's still going up. Okay, okay. Don't fight the trend. We follow the trend. Okay, I think we covered all the stocks of fund stocks. Okay, I think that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and I'm bullish, and then wait for opportunity and to add to my positions. Okay, so I'm one of my account. I'm focused on the futures of the index. So the Nasdaq index and some other accounts. I'm having a lot of these high quality stocks. Okay, I dumped all the those speculative stocks. I dumped them and then immediately switch over to these high quality stocks. All the ones, most of the ones that I mentioned, I bought as long as they have 1.5 times the ETF for the 1.5 ETF for that stock. I buy them. Google, Microsoft, Apple, Tesla. I bought all of them. Okay. Again, I'm bullish. I'm following the trend. I'm a dumb person. I just follow the trend. I don't want to be smart. Okay. I don't know if some of the smart people are they still bearish, or have they started going long or not? I don't know. So I follow the trend, and hopefully, that's Wall Street's number one rule, and I don't argue with it. Okay. All right. Thank you for watching. My friend, I have 20 years of trading experience. Recently, I have started sharing my trading analysis and ideas by making videos so I can share them with you here on YouTube. Each video takes hours to make. If my videos have been useful and beneficial to you, please hit the subscribe button and the like button. Only when enough people subscribe to my channel, I will be able to continue. I will try this for a couple of months. If not enough people subscribe, I will have to stop making these videos since they are very time consuming to make. If you like my videos and want to see more of my videos to come, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button, and also share with your friends. Thank you.